Welcome back to Dolphin Tales. My name's Thomas Owen, and I'm joined by graduate transfer here, Grant Haefner. Grant, thanks for coming on.
I appreciate you having me.
How you doing?
Doing well. Another beautiful day in Jacksonville right now.
Good, man. Good, man. Well, let's get into it. Let's get started. So when did you start playing golf? Who introduced you to the game, and when did you kind of get started?
I was introduced at a young age. My dad introduced me. My dad's played since for 40 years, but I never really enjoyed it. He never really pushed it well for me. I was just telling them that my dad's a professional photographer, and so whenever we went on the golf course, it was time to do like a photo shoot for our country club. So every time we went out, it was no fun. It's setting up photos, and to a point where one day I just said enough. I was 10 years old, laid on the ground, started kicking and screaming. That was kind of the end of it. And then, like when I was freshman year in high school, I went out for our high school team, and I had like two good friends. And that was the first time I'd ever played in a situation where I was playing with my friends, and I really enjoyed it. So I didn't get really back into it till I was in high school.
Nice, dude. Nice. Well, you were at Wayne State for 4 years. Tell us about your experience over there. How'd you like it?
I really enjoyed it. So I grew up just 25 minutes outside Detroit, so Wayne State University is in Detroit. And coming out of high school, I was a really late bloomer. I had to figure out where I was going to go and if I wanted to continue to pursue golf. And by the time I was finishing up my senior year of high school, I attracted a few offers, but I already enrolled in Wayne, and very lately the coach accepted me on the team. So overall experience was good. I got to play competitive collegiate golf for a school and earn my undergraduate degree, but I wanted more. It was a good experience. Can't play all year round. Like I just went back. There's 6 inches of snow on the ground, so this time of year it's not as conducive to golf.
Yeah, no, it's tough. You won't really get snow down here. That's kind of a follow-up question. So what kind of brought you down to Jacksonville? How did you find Jacksonville? How did you find JU?
Yeah, so I found JU. We'll start with that. I found JU because I was going through the golf stat ranking. So each college is ranked, and JU was ranked pretty high. So what I wanted to do for my graduate year was go play for a school that was ranked very well. So that's how I found JU. But the main reason I found JU is my goal was, okay, I was in Michigan. I played 4 years up there. It was, I only could play half a year. It's like I wanted to get somewhere warm, so I was only looking at Florida schools. So I was looking like here, Florida Atlantic, Florida Gulf Coast. Initially I had Big Ten schools call me, and like the first school, Michigan State, and I said, you understand my situation. I want to go to warmth. He's like, I don't blame you. And happened to contact Jamie, and he got back to me, and a month into the process, it just felt right. He gave me a deal that was too good to turn down, and I'm happy I can come here and contribute.
I've interviewed some of your teammates getting prepared for this, and I asked, what's an interesting fact about you? And kind of the resounding answer was, you're a walking Wikipedia.
Yeah, so it's funny you say that. I had the same nickname at Wayne. They called me Grantopedia though. But as I said, it's not that I have like a really interesting fact that I know or anything. I just kind of grew up in a situation where I was around adults, and I had to like mature really quickly, as I'm a 15-year-old playing with 40, 50-year-olds on a daily basis. And you learn to have conversations that a high schooler wouldn't have. You learn a little about the finance industry, because I'm playing with guys who are wealth management, or I'm playing with people who are doctors. So the conversations you have with these individuals aren't really about like, oh, this is what I got going on in my high school class. It's like
Right.
what do you guys have going on? What do you think about this in the market? So I learned really quickly to know a little about everything, whether it's from reading or watching videos. I'm a big fan of 60 Minutes, so they do pretty intuitive stories. So you can kind of learn a lot about everything from doing that.
You can. That's very true. Yeah, it was funny because I talked to some of the guys, and every single person said, "Oh, he's a walking Wikipedia," and I was like, "That's incredible. I mean, that's great. That's a great fact."
I don't think I'm the smartest on the team. I just know how to communicate. There's no way I'm the smartest on the team. I think Brandon or JD Doolin has that covered.
Shout out JD. I've known him for a little while. So now I'm these are a few questions that I asked my teammate, and I'm going to continue to ask. So if you could have any superpower, what would it be and why?
Oh, it would definitely be like mind reading, because I have no idea what anyone's ever thinking. That's like the only thing that I want to know. And so, for instance, like, I have no idea what people are thinking at the time, whether I'm on the golf course, or, to be honest, it's like, I play golf all day. I have no idea, how to talk to a girl. So I have no idea what's going on in their mind. So it's like, to be able to read, their mind and be like, okay, what are they thinking? It's like, I'm clueless. I can't pick up on the little things.
What do I need to say here? Oh, that's good. Kind of last question is, if you could be any crayon color, what would it be and why?
Oh, that's an interesting question. So my favorite color is blue, and so I'd have to go with blue. And the reason why would be, like, you look at the sky, the sky's it's blue for starters, but it's like kind of like blue to me is like that vibe of kind of being chill and kind of discreet, not overly out there, not showing off. It's just kind of the color. It kind of represents how I try to be.
Interesting. Well, Grant, thanks for joining me today. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yes, sir.